Hi everyone, welcome to Digital Expert. In today's video, we'll be discussing 5 stocks from the pharma sector. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. India is the third largest producer of medicine in the world. Our pharmaceutical industry is valued at $50 billion and has a turnover of over 4 lakh crore. India supplies more than 60% of the world's vaccines and exports medicines to over 200 plus countries. India is also the largest supplier of generic medicines, meeting almost 20% of the world's demand. Our pharma sector is also growing rapidly with the help of the strong government support like the PLI schemes. From medical tourism to being called the pharmacy of the world, India plays a crucial role in the global healthcare sector. Also, please do share my videos with your friends and family and anyone who might be interested. So, let's get started. The first stock is a global pharmaceutical company specializing in the formulation and manufacture of pharmaceutical products. This company focuses primarily on the over-the-counter and prescription drugs. They cater to pain management, cardiovascular, and gastrointestinal treatments. This stock has a strong global presence spanning across US, Europe, Australia, and many emerging markets. So this company has 4 manufacturing facilities with a total production capacity of over 8.4 billion units annually. The market cap of the stock is 14,016 crores. The stock I am talking about is Marksans Pharma. The current price of the stock is 309 rupees. The company generates 74% of its revenue from OTC products and 26% from the prescription drugs. Pain management contributes about 44% of its revenue, followed by cough and cold at 14% and cardiovascular drugs at 4%. So Marksans Pharma has built strategic partnership with top retailers like Walmart, Tesco and Woolworths, ensuring they have a steady revenue growth and distribution strength. So Marksans has 4 R&D centers globally and is increasing its R&D spending to 4 to 5% of its revenue. The company has over 70 products in its pipeline and actively files for new drug approvals. So this stock has published good results for the September quarter and the fundamentals also look good for the stock. Price to earnings ratio is 40.38, higher than a sector P ratio of 36.33. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 15%. The next stock is a pharmaceutical company engaged in a wide range of activities from manufacturing active pharmaceutical ingredients and finished formulations to research and development and clinical research. This company has over 4,000 registered products and 650 plus types of medicine in 36 different health categories. The company outsources 45% of its medicines to partners in India and China, and it produces the remaining 55% in its own factories, mostly in India. The market cap of the stock is 15,091 crores. The stock I am talking about is Kaplan Point Laboratories. The current price of the stock is 1,958 rupees. The company has 5 R&D centers in India. They have increased its spending on research from 1.3% of its revenue to 4.5%. So Kaplan Point Laboratories is working on 55 plus new drug applications to launch in the next 3 to 4 years. So Kaplan has been focusing in the US market where it already has 15 approved drugs and has launched 8 products. The company runs a healthcare e-commerce portal which serves over 1,500 customers. They also have plans to expand into regulated markets such as Canada, Australia, Russia and China, alongside larger players like Latin American countries like Mexico and Brazil. Most of Kaplan Point Laboratories' income, almost 83%, comes from Latin America, where markets are easy to enter. So this stock has published good results for the September quarter and the fundamentals look good for the stock. Price to earnings ratio is 30.58, lower than a sector P ratio of 36.33. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 19.4%. Stock is a company specializing in manufacturing and marketing branded pharmaceutical products, primarily targeting chronic and acute therapies. Its business is divided into 2 segments: domestic branded formulations and export injectables. If we look at the top 20 Indian pharmaceutical companies, this stock is among the youngest and fastest growing companies. The market cap of the stock is 18,459 crores. The stock I am talking about is Eris Life Sciences. The current price of the stock is 1,381 rupees. So, domestic branded formulations contribute 90% of the company's revenue, focusing on chronic therapies such as anti-diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, dermatology and CNS, alongside acute therapies like gastroenterology and gynecology. In therapy-wise revenue mix, which includes 32% from anti-diabetes, 16% from cardiac care, 14% from vitamins, minerals and nutrients, 13% from dermatology, 9% from the super specialty segments like critical care, oncology and nephrology. Eris has entered the export injectable business in February 2024 through the acquisition of a Swiss Parannaturals. So this division exports sterile injectables to over 70 countries, contributing to 10% of the revenue. Eris has been expanding aggressively through acquisitions. In 2023, it acquired dermatology brands from Glenmark and Dr. Reddy's. It also acquired nephrology, immunotherapy, and insulin-related businesses from Biocon in 2024, alongside a majority stake in Swiss Parannaturals. Eris launched over 150 products and plans to introduce 20 more. The company operates two manufacturing facilities producing over 390 products. So this stock has published good results for the September quarter and the fundamentals look good for the stock. Price to earnings ratio is 32.98, higher than the sector P ratio of 36.33. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 12.57%. The next stock specializes in the manufacturing of active pharmaceutical ingredients, intermediaries and formulations. So this stock provides contract research and manufacturing services for clients globally. The company has a strong presence in oncology, biosimilars and innovative drug delivery systems. The market cap of the stock is 8,443 crores. The stock I am talking about is Shilpa Medicare. The current price of the stock is 883 rupees. Shilpa Medicare supplies over 30 oncology APIs to regulated markets including USA, Europe and Japan. Its manufacturing facilities are approved by global regulatory bodies such as US FDA, EU and TGA Australia. The company is heavily invested in biologics through its subsidiary Shilpa Biologics Private Limited. So Shilpa Medicare launched Dr. Clot Spray, which is a patent formula for trauma-related bleeding control. They have also rolled out formulas for arthritis and injection for lung cancer. So Shilpa Medicare is conducting a phase 3 clinical trial for the treatment targeting non-alcoholic fatty liver diseases. Shilpa Medicare revenue mix consists of 68% from the APIs, 29% from the formulations and 3% from other sources. So geographically, its revenue split is 43% from India, 17% from USA, 28% from Europe and 12% from other regions. This stock has published good results for the September quarter and fundamentals look good for the stock. Price to earnings ratio is 138.14, higher than a sector P ratio of 36.33. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 2.62%. The next stock is a leading pharmaceutical company engaged in developing, manufacturing and marketing pharmaceutical formulations and consumer healthcare products. It operates in both acute and chronic therapeutic areas and is a prominent player in the domestic market. The company has established itself as the youngest among the top 5 companies in the Indian pharmaceutical market by value and has ranked number 1 in prescriptions for the past 5 years. The market cap of the stock is 1,04,165 crores. The stock I am talking about is Mankind Pharma. The current price of the stock is 2,576 rupees. Looking at Mankind Pharma's product portfolio, they have renovated consumer healthcare brands like Prega News, Manforce, Unwanted 72, CodeStar, and with 22 of its brands achieving annual sales of over 100 crores. The company also operates 25 manufacturing facilities across India with a total capacity of 42.05 billion units annually. Mankind has a strong domestic presence, contributing to 93% of its revenue and 47% of domestic sales coming from Tier 2 and 5 cities and rural areas. It also exports to countries like USA, Sri Lanka and Nepal, which accounts for 7% of its revenue. The company is heavily invested in research and development with 600 plus scientists and dedicated R&D setup. Mankind has partnered with AstraZeneca to distribute asthma medications in India and has invested to focus on treatments for cancer. The company aims to expand its presence in metros and Tier 1 cities, grow its consumer healthcare business, and offer high-quality medicines at competitive prices. Mankind collaborates with prominent brand ambassadors such as Amitabh Bachchan, Sunny Leon, Ranveer Singh, and Anushka Sharma. This stock has published good results for the September quarter and the fundamentals look good for the stock. Price to earnings ratio is 49.25, higher than the sector P ratio of 36.33. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 20%. If you like my video, please do subscribe to this channel and thank you for watching.